Guys, thanks a lot for listening to this new series or video on Python learning. So in this tutorial, we just introduce you what you need to know if you want to learn Python. So Python is a very powerful software that has been developed a long time ago. So it's very important in order to run any algorithm as well as data science and statistical analysis. This tutorial will just give you the basis, like writing a first code and using a predefined function that is Python, and we will show you how to install Python in your computer. Python is a free software, and just go on python.org, download, choose for the version which correspond to your computer. For example, I have Windows, you can maybe have Linux or Mac or other systems, so you can just download for free the version of Python that correspond to your computer. If I choose, for example, Windows version, select the version which correspond to the characteristics of your computer. To start writing code in Python, you need to have what we call a IDE, Integrated Development Environment. There are many IDE that you can use to write your codes when you are using Python. One of IDE that I can recommend to you is PyCharm. PyCharm is very interesting IDE that you can use in order to develop your Python course. Just go on PyCharm, jetbrain.com/PyCharm and download the version of PyCharm that is free, or if you want to be professional, so you will just focus on the free version of PyCharm. For now, just go to the site and download PyCharm. When you have installed, first of all, Python, and second of all, PyCharm integrated development environment, you are now able to run coding in Python. So the installation process is very simple. So when you have installed your Python and PyCharm, you can just go on your PyCharm icon and double click to have this screen. In the installation process, you have to will be required to create project execution files. I will call my project. To start writing your first code, you just need to make a right click on your of my project file here in the left hand side of your interface. So make a right click on new and choose Python file. So click on Python file, and you will be required to give a name to your Python file. I will call it my first Python. So I click on enter. Your project is now created, and you can just begin to write your first Python code. So the first thing I would like to show you is, for example, how to print, for example, a message. Type, for example, main. So you enter main in your screen. Just wait that you have some proposition. I click on this to define some condition in which I will you have if name equal main. I will print quotation mark to say what is going to be printed is I am a good citizen. To execute my code, I just click on the green button here and select the option run my first Python. So I click on OK, and you will see that the phrases I am good citizen has been printed. You can also define a function called main. So the procedure to define a function is to use the command def followed by a space as the name of the function main. So my first function will be called main. So I will use the predefined function print as previously to write the instruction that my function will return. So I will write, for example, print I am a good citizen. I will also print, for example, I will print a number 10, for example. And in this case, I will not use quotation mark, meaning that character that I'm going to print is a figure. Secondly, I will call my function called main in this command using this function. So just say if name equal main as the name of my function, I will call main. Call the function main. So for now, I will just execute my condition as I have defined my function called main. Here, I will execute my command which call my function main, and you will see that my two commands will be printed. Not only I am a good citizen, but also the figure 10. I will go on the green button and run my first Python. It's a syntax take, so I should have put a two point here in my function so that I will re-execute. So you see that I am a good citizen has been printed and the figure 10 has been printed. So I can also print I am in very good conditions. I can also add print here 2020. So I will just execute my instruction, and you will see that all these four lines will be printed. So I click on run my first, and you can see that all the four instruction that has been given has been printed. I am good season, then I am in very good conditions, and 2020 has been printed here. So this tutorial was just to show you how to start programming using Python. In the very coming tutorial, we show you, for example, how to make a good function, using variable, using affectation, and more heavily will show you how to use Python in order to analyze data and so on. So that's it for this tutorial, and we'll see you very soon in the new other tutorial.